Something Sweet with Carrie and Allysa. Hi. Welcome to Something Sweet Podcast with Carrie and Allysa. Take like four.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be an episode if we didn't have technical difficulties.
Oh,
So
video has been really throwing us for a loop.
yeah. Yeah,
But that's okay.
true. We never had any of these issues before we did video. So
We've been talking about
yes.
how I keep forgetting to say hey girl. So hey girl,
Hey girl.
happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, did you do anything fun over the holidays?
Um, so on Thanksgiving, I went to my cousin's house and we had like a little Thanksgiving over there. And then what did I do on Black Friday? Did I do anything? Oh, Jordan just had a doctor's appointment, nothing like crazy. Um, and then Saturday, I went out with the girls,
Oh
and
yeah.
then you text me Sunday morning, bright and early, and we're like, "Hey, girl, what you want a podcast tonight?" And I was like, can I get back to you? Because I feel like shit." So it
I
was a
know
very
you
fun
gave
night.
it was like a solid 10 hours before you reached out again. So I was like, damn, she's really not feeling good.
Like I was just so tired and had a headache, and I just laid in bed and I watched a new TV show that I'll talk about in a minute here. Um,
I wonder if we're watching
but
the same TV show.
I am too. Because you said earlier, you're going like, oh, I started a TV show. And I was like, well, I started and finished a TV show because it was so good.
I bet we're watching the same one.
I'm gonna die. Okay,
I
what
would
is it?
die.
What is it?
The Beast in Me.
Yeah,
Is
with
it?
you.
Are we watching the same show?
Yes, I started
Totally
and
unplanned.
finished it. Totally
Okay,
unplanned. And I almost text you. I almost text you, but like I said, I was like dead, yesterday. So I wasn't
yeah.
really texting at all.
Uh-huh.
And then today I was like, well, I'll just like bring it up today and then I'll have her watch it. I won't like
Yeah.
give anything away. Girl.
No, I'm like 4 or 5 episodes in.
Oh
So I
my
still have
gosh,
to finish. I
it's
don't even know how many episodes it is, to be
I think
honest.
eight. I think eight. So I think you're like
Okay.
more than halfway done. So
Okay. I just heard it was good and I started it. And again, it was like the same thing where I was like, maybe I'll text her, but it's like, whatever. Like, I'll just, I figured you were busy with like holiday shit. And because I was, so just like before me and Carrie always talk like for a minute before we actually record. And, and we were, kind of catching up like on what we watched, what we didn't watch. And, I was telling her with like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, like I wasn't really totally feeling a reality show. Like I just wanted to watch something I don't know, something that really sucked me in. And I heard about this
yes,
thriller and it was so good. So I'm like, okay, like this is it. And first episode, I was hooked.
hooked.
And oh, it's so good.
Well, let's
So,
get
so
into
good.
it. We might as well talk about it a little bit. And
Okay,
then
well, do you
maybe
want to
other
finish
people will watch
Thanksgiving
it.
stuff or do you want
Oh
to?
yeah, I guess we can. Oh yeah. What did you do?
You're so funny. Um, we went to Buffalo. We left Wednesday and we came home Friday afternoon. That was
Oh,
fun. It was the first time, it was Jace's first time in Buffalo, so he was super excited to be there. He met a
oh,
ton of Parker's family that he's never met before. So it was a good time. And we stayed at a hotel, so we got to go swimming, and he played in the snow and just lots of fun stuff. And luckily, it was supposed to like dump snow there, and it fortunately did not. So, because they were talking about like 12 to 22
yeah.
inches, and I was like, holy shit. But we didn't have to
You're
deal
like,
with
we
that.
got to get out of here.
I was like, I didn't pack for that, okay?
Yeah.
Like I'm a Michigander, but I ain't no Buffalonian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then Saturday was my grandma's Thanksgiving, like my mom's side of the family, so we did that. Um, we put up our Christmas tree finally
Oh,
Sunday. So that was it. We've just been eating a shit
yeah.
ton of leftovers and just
Yeah.
living that high. And then yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit of shopping here and there, but yeah, it was good. It was good.
Awesome.
And then I'll get out of the way real quick. So last time we recorded, it was like I think right before I was gonna do this craft show.
It was
And
day before. Yeah.
day before. Okay. So
Hmm.
now it's obviously after and it was so much fun. It was our first
Oh,
craft
it
show ever.
looked fun.
It was so much fun. So our magnet business is called Parker's Prints. But you can find us on Instagram and TikTok, Parker Prince MI, like Michigan. And we're on Etsy, which, oh my gosh, I made our business cards and I totally put the wrong Etsy site on there too. So
Oh
that's
no.
fun to find out. So I have to make new business cards, and everybody that took a business card just has the wrong Etsy site. So you live and you learn.
Yeah.
That's just my motto. Um, but yeah, but no, it was so much fun. Everyone we met there was super nice, like all the vendors, the lady that ran
Oh,
it, all the customers were super fun. This one lady though, she was a little abrasive. I forget what she wanted. She wanted like some kind of like, so we make like 2x2 magnets, like they're
yeah.
pretty, I mean they're not like tiny, but they're small, right?
Right.
So she wanted like some kind of big magnet to like put on her son's monster truck. Like he just got on some like monster truck show, and she wanted like some huge thing, and we were like, yeah, like we literally can't make that. Like we would have to have like buy a whole new machine and all the things. And she's like, well, you don't have some I forget what she was saying. She's like, you guys need to use your heads and blah blah blah. And I'm just thinking like, lady, like I'm doing the best I can.
Gosh.
Like I'm trying my ass off, and I'm sorry I don't have a magnet for your son's monster truck. Like that's just not her niche. Like we're going on fridges, not
Yeah. Well,
monster trucks.
even I'm picturing your magnet, and even if it was bigger, that would like look weird on a monster trunk because it would like pop out. Like it's like not a magnet like a decal. Do you know what I
Right,
mean? I feel like that's what she was
right.
thinking.
I don't know what
Like get a
I
Cricut
mean,
lady and do a decal and have the sticker,
yeah.
put it on the
Oh, I don't know. Because obviously, like
weirdo.
she saw what our magnets looked like, but she just like wanted something huge, and I'm like, I literally can't do that. But she was just so funny
Yeah.
how she's like, use your heads, and I'm like, lady, we are using our heads. Like, I don't know. It's like the most put together I've been, besides my own business or my own website on my business card. But
Etsy shop. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, it was good though. We were right next to a company called what are they called? Rock Bottom Candle Co.
Hmm.
And they're a couple. They're probably around our age. They live up north, like near Traverse City. And they literally, her and her husband, they forge the rocks together. They like go hiking and they go on the beach and they
Oh
find
my
like all these
gosh.
Petoskey stones, all these other little rocks. They take the rocks and some sand from like the Great Lakes or whatever. They put it in the bottom of this glass candle and they use like this gel stuff. It like it burns like 3 times longer than like your standard like soy candle or whatever.
Oh my
Like it's
gosh.
like a 40-hour burn. Mine's not in here, otherwise I would show you. But so cute. I love
Oh,
that they literally like she's like, we spend all our time like hiking or making candles. I'm like, that's so cute. And they were just
yeah.
so nice. Like they just complimented us up and down and we're like, oh, if you're ever up north, like we'll get a drink together. Like just the sweetest couple. And I was just so excited to meet them. So
Okay, well, did you get their business card
I
or like
did.
know anything? Okay, so we will post it so people can shop local, shop small,
Yes. It's called
and
Rock
of
Bottom
course,
Candle Co.
Rock Bottom Candle Co. And then we'll also post yours, Abby. Like,
Yeah.
duh.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're looking for a really cool gift, with, local vendors, we will be
Yes.
posting some.
And it smells so good. I love it. I love it
Yeah.
so much. And they're, like I said, they're just the
Oh,
sweetest. So, but yeah, going
that's
to a craft show, I
awesome.
feel like makes me want just to like go to craft shows and buy local and from small businesses rather than like on Amazon and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
So, so yeah, super cute.
that's awesome.
Yeah, super fun. I would totally do it again.
Yeah. Well, I've been dying to wonder. I've been dying to like find out. Been dying to wonder. But I've been dying to find out, but I'm like, okay, we'll just save it for the podcast. But I'm like, girl, we haven't recorded in so long. Like,
I know.
you were
I
like, we
know.
didn't talk about that yet. I'm like, no, I've been waiting.
I know.
So yeah,
I forgot, but yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend.
love.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get into it now. The Beast in Me on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
Brittany
first,
Snow.
yes. Okay, first, have you ever watched Homeland?
No.
Okay, so oh my God, what's her Claire Danes? Is that her name? Claire Danes?
Is that the main character?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's her name. Okay, so
Okay.
she played in the show. It's called Homeland. It actually just went on Netflix.
Oh,
It was normally on like, oh my God, I can't remember what channel, but it was like one of them that you had to pay for, like not like a
okay.
streaming platform.
Hmm.
So I remember seeing a long time ago, but then I never like finished. I think there's like 8 seasons now, but I've only saw like 4 or 5. Um, and I want to say it was like Showtime or something like that, like something
Okay.
random. But now they're all on Netflix. So if you ever want, a similar type of show, it's that one, but it's all like government conspiracy type stuff too. You'd totally
Oh,
love it.
okay.
So her character in it though reminds me of her character in Homeland. Like
Okay.
very like just I don't even know how do you describe like abrasive,
I was thinking abrasive or almost like kind of standoffish or just
offish.
very like blunt. I don't
Yeah. Yeah.
like she's not
So
afraid
she
to
has
tell
like
the
a
truth
similar
or hurt your
yeah, she
feelings.
has like a
Yeah.
similar vibe. Yeah, so that's all I can really like say on that because I mean that show gets so crazy. But um
Hmm.
for those that have watched Homeland, her vibe is the same. But it's about this woman and the show like starts off with like an accident involving her and her son, and her wife comes to the scene is asking like where the son is, and then like you don't know what happens, and then it goes to like another scene like present time, and she's in this old house. I mean, it's a beautiful house.
It's
It's just like
beautiful.
it needs like a
Yeah.
lot of work, and
Hmm.
very standoffish. That's when we see Brittany Snow's character come and bring her, or she didn't, they dropped it off, right? Sorry, I'm trying to
Hmm. The wine.
Okay,
Hmm.
I told you I watched the whole thing. Okay. And so she brought the wine back over to where Brittany Snow lives, and she's talking to her, and Brittany Snow's like, or she said, I don't drink, like I don't want the wine, like I don't drink. And she's like, oh, well, what if you have like a dinner party or something? She's like, I don't do that either. And Brittany Snow's
Hmm.
character is like, oh, okay, and come to find out, Brittany Snow is married to is he a billionaire, a millionaire? I don't know. Um, but this
Something
very
of the sort.
wealthy, yeah, very wealthy man. Um, and in like the development world, like his father
Hmm.
has a company, he's a part of it, whatever. And he was a suspect in his ex-wife's murder. And so it's like a big deal that like,
Hmm.
he moved
Or
out to
death. For
death.
death.
Yes, yes, death. Because they never found a body. Um,
Hmm.
so he's like well known in the media, which we find out she's a writer. So basically she is writing about Niall, but she's also kind of doing her own investigating because then she meets the FBI agent that was like signed on the case, but essentially was told not to like review it anymore. Like the case was closed, like the his ex-wife like committed suicide, like there's nothing they can do. And he was like still investigating behind the scenes, reached out to Aggie. Just a really, really good show. And if you want to watch it with us, we will talk about the ending next week because I'm sure Alyssa won't be able to wait.
No.
Because literally I watched it all like yesterday, like in one day.
Okay.
Like literally woke up and felt the same way because I went to turn on reality TV and I was like, you know what? I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it
Hmm.
today. I don't want to hear bitches arguing. I just don't want to hear. And so
Hmm.
then I literally was like, what should I put on? And then somebody brought that up the night I went out.
Yeah.
And so I text my friend and I go, did you tell me to watch The Beast in Me? And she was like, yes. And I was like, okay, I'm watching it now. So I started watching it that morning and then literally could not stop all day long. That's
Yeah.
what I watched. So,
Ah, so
so
good.
good. So good.
I can't wait to keep watching. Um, but yeah, tag along if you want because I promise you'll. It seems to be one of those shows that everybody's like into and will binge. So, because I think Lacey was the one that told me
Yes.
she was like, "You need to watch it," and I was like, "Okay."
Yep.
Thriller, say less.
Yes.
So, yes, and then I started, but have not finished the first volume of Stranger Things season 5.
Yeah.
So good so far. It's
So I
so
know
good for it to be back.
so I know everyone's watching it.
Mhm.
And I told you I never watched season 4, and then it's been so long that I'm like, I feel like I would have to go back.
So, if you don't want to rewatch the whole thing, because I totally get that, that would take forever.
Hmm.
I and I probably have it as a screenshot, but what are they, like the Duffer Brothers or some the writers of Stranger Things, they gave 4 specific episodes to watch beforehand to like play catch up or basically like I think that will tie in to the season. There's 2 episodes
Okay.
from season 2 and 2 episodes from last season. And those were like watch those
Okay.
to
Okay.
kind
Well,
of
send me that after.
know what you're, what's coming or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah.
Send me those after. Maybe we'll post that on our page because I know some
I
people
I
are
will
like
send you
me.
those. I will
Okay.
send you those. And then if I'm not sure which 2 episodes it is in season 4, but if one of them is not Max and like getting taken by Vecna, I am gonna make you watch that one because I would literally pay money to watch that episode for the first time again. Like the way
Okay.
I was like literally crying and like so much
Oh.
emotion, I would pay big money to watch it again for the first time.
Okay. Well, I'll probably watch whatever 2 episodes from season 2, and then I'll watch all of season 4 because that's not that bad. But going back to season 1, I was like, I don't know if I could do it, Alyssa. Like, I was like, I don't know.
No, I get it.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
like a year ago or two. No, it's probably over 2 years ago. We rewatched it from the beginning. And it took a hot minute, obviously, because I Googled
Yeah.
it the other day because I was like, I swear this came out before I was pregnant or before I had Jace. And I
Yeah.
did. It came out like a few months. Season 1 came out a few months before I had Jace. Like it's been that freaking long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I
yeah,
was like,
no, I
because my
totally get
sister
it.
said the same thing. She kept being like, do you know what's coming out? Do you know what's coming out? And then when I stopped over there on Thanksgiving, she was like, we've been watching Stranger Things all day long because it came out then. And so
Hmm.
she was like, that's all we've been doing today. And I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I need to.
I'm jealous of people that can just sit there and binge a show all day because Peter just does not let that happen. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss those days.
Oh,
But no, at Thanksgiving, so Jace has obviously heard of Stranger Things. He obviously hasn't watched them all because it started when he was a baby. We haven't gotten there. It's like one of those shows that it's like some parts it's like, okay, this I feel like kids could watch it, but then other parts I'm like, this is too much for kids. Like last
yeah.
season, there were some very gruesome scenes where I was like, like myself, like I could imagine my kid watching it. But then we were gonna watch the first episode. So I asked Jason, I was like, would you want to watch Stranger Things with us? And he was like totally down. So I was like, okay.
Oh,
So we did watch it. And then and he loved it, but then when it was time to go to bed, he was scared
yeah.
because he was like, I'm scared, blah blah blah. And I'm like, me and Parker were trying to tell him like it's all fake, it's green screen. Like, he's like the graphics are just so real. And I'm like, okay, you're right. They are very realistic. I'm like, but so then like we were in bed, and I was like on TikTok showing him like funny videos of like Millie Bobby Brown and just like them on the red carpet, like as normal people. And I need to show him like the green screen stuff, but just trying to like let him know like it's fake, it's now it's happening.
Yeah.
But so I don't know yet if I'm gonna keep letting him watch it because he definitely wants to. But then I also heard recently that this season has some of the most like gruesome death scenes. Like I
Yeah.
think they actually filmed one and spent a ton of money on it, and then they couldn't even air it because it was
It
so
was that
bad.
bad.
So
Wow.
that's what they said. They spent like 40K on it, and then they couldn't even use it. So I was
Damn.
like, damn. So yeah, we'll see. But then, so anyway, so he went. My sister had already watched this whole first like volume or whatever. So then he
Hmm.
went to my sister and he's like, "Tell me what happens." He's like, "Spoil it for me." And I'm like, "Oh," and then she kind of did. So then he's
Yeah.
like, me and Parker are like, "Don't tell us, don't tell us, don't tell
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Like, I will be mad at you if you
Yeah.
tell me."
You're like, you have no idea.
Quite literally, like, do not ruin it for me, kid.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll watch it. I'll
Okay, well,
catch
I'll send you
up so
those
we can
four
talk about it.
episodes. And then maybe we'll share them on Instagram too, in case people want to play
Okay.
catch up too, so they can
Yeah.
watch them because such a good show. I wish
Yeah.
they didn't put such a huge freaking gap in between,
Yes.
but
Because then I don't remember. You know what I mean? It's been so long that it's
oh,
like I don't
literally. I don't
remember.
remember
Yeah.
anything. I know, so because then we were like trying to play catch up with Jace too, which I probably should have just make Jace like watch it from season one, you know? Um,
Hmm.
but Parker, he just I don't know if I have a really bad memory and he has a really good memory. I think it's like both. But it's like he's like saying all these things from last season. I'm like, how do you remember this? I don't remember any
Yeah.
of this, you know? Because yeah, it's just I don't know. But
So remember on Traders how we loved Dylan and Boston Rob's friendship?
yes,
Okay.
their
So
bromance.
their bromance. So they are doing something on YouTube now.
They are.
So yes. So it's called Everything's a Competition. And
Mhm.
it'll be on YouTube on December 11th is when it starts. So they do things so similar to, remember when I talked about Hannah and Paige try new things from
Mhm.
Giggly Squad? Similar
Mhm.
to that. So they're like going out of their comfort zone. Like I see them at like a pottery class. I see them like jousting, like doing all this
Okay.
crazy stuff. And they are both very competitive, as we know.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I just thought that was really cool. And we love them both. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we'll totally have to watch that and talk about it.
I love that. Definitely. Yay. I'm so happy
Okay.
Boston Rob found a new stream of income. That's so exciting for
Me
him.
too. And also, I'm like, and also, I miss seeing him on the screen because I wasn't even a Survivor fan, but I thought he was so good on Traders.
Hmm.
And he like
He
loved it. And I
was.
love him and Dylan's friendship. Like he was in the ballroom supporting him on Dancing with the Stars.
They are so cute together. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And speaking of traders, real quick, I just found out recently that Mark, what's his last name? Ballas,
Ballas,
is
yeah.
gonna be on Traders.
Yes.
Whitney's
Okay,
dance
so
partner from Dancing with the
so
Stars.
we didn't even talk about it. We didn't even talk about Dancing with the Stars and who won. We didn't even
Oh
talk about
yeah,
this.
okay. Okay. You're right,
So,
you're right, you're right.
okay, so spoiler alert, Robert Irwin and Whitney Carson won Dancing with the Stars. How do you feel about
Hmm.
that?
It doesn't surprise me.
Hmm.
I kind of thought he was going to win just because I feel like he has such a good story too. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he is a great dancer. He's come a long way. He's made a lot of progress. He's very fun and animated and has a great attitude. Um, but I was still, I mean, I feel like I would have been bummed seeing anyone not win. Like I really loved watching Dylan. Alex Earl is obviously amazing. Would have loved to see her win. But I'm still also very heartbroken about Whitney. So
Okay, so I'm
I
pissed. I am
just
pissed.
waited patiently so you could say, I'm pissed.
I wanted to get your opinion first because I knew it was going to be very nice. I'm pissed.
Okay, well,
So,
spill it.
okay, so don't get me wrong. I just had this not argument with my mom, but a
Hmm.
discussion with my mom because she's like, well, everyone loved his dad. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with him. Like it
Hmm.
does, but it doesn't.
Hmm.
And I don't know if you saw this. And I thought maybe it was a rumor, but then People magazine posted it. And I was like, oh, it's not a rumor because People is
The,
actually
the
what?
texts.
Yes.
Okay.
So do not, okay, okay. We were all thinking, okay, he finally made it to the ballroom. We were all thinking it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But you literally have talked about his dad's death throughout the whole season, and that's
Hmm.
been like a thing. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
So like he does have a famous brother, and if you know him from Traders, which she clearly didn't watch Traders, do you know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
If you know him from Traders, you know he doesn't want to be in the spotlight. He always let his brother do that. And I'm
Yeah.
sure Zach, I mean, number one, he's probably very busy, like let's be honest, but also I think he didn't want to take the shine away from him. He did want to
Oh, wait.
support him, but I don't think he wanted to.
So
What?
I thought the texts were about
I just
Dylan
realized I didn't have
going.
this.
Oh, that's okay.
It's fine. It was
I
on.
I thought the texts were about Dylan going to like the Zootopia premiere. No?
Oh, no. I don't know what text you're talking about. So this text message said, her husband said Zac Efron is here, and she responded, yeah, they're trying to get votes.
Oh,
And then you
maybe
couldn't
I
see what
didn't.
else was under that because there was like wording on it. And you couldn't see what else
Maybe
was
I
under
didn't
that.
read it right or something. I thought it was like I like totally misinterpreted where I thought like Dylan was somewhere. And that's what I was thinking, like, oh, he went to the Zootopia thing, and that is how. But that makes more sense.
And
That
like,
makes more
if you
sense.
know anything about him, you know he is very humble and didn't want to be in the spotlight. So I was all for him being in the spotlight for a change. Because even
But
on
it's like,
Traders,
why
he
wouldn't
wasn't in the spotlight.
no, but it's like, why wouldn't Zach come and support his brother?
Right?
Especially like he made it all
He
the
could
way
have
to
been
the
there.
end. He
Yeah, he
wasn't there
could
the
have been
whole
there.
season. I
He
feel like
wasn't
that
there the
said
whole
a lot.
season.
Yeah.
Yes, he could have used him from the beginning. He didn't. So
Hmm.
I didn't like that, and I think that's mean girl energy, and I don't like that. Um,
I agree.
Granted,
Although
she
I
didn't
loved
mean to post
Whitney,
him. I know, me too. Me too.
but
And I guess she had a story like 20 years ago or whatever it was, 10 years ago. She won with Alfonso.
hmm
And that was like to the day that she won with Robert. So like I just feel like it was kind of rigged. I'm just gonna say it because Alex was incredible and she should have won against him. He was
yeah.
literally hurt. He didn't even get
Yeah.
as good of scores as Alex.
Right.
And they're both very so my mom was like, well, he is so popular. And I said, Mom, Alex Earl is more popular than him. And she's like, no, no. And I was like, she is. Like,
I would say
yes,
she is
his
more
dad is
popular.
popular. His dad is
I
popular and
think
they know him from his dad, yes, but Alex Earl is more popular.
I will say I think he did get a nice little popularity boost from his Calvin Klein ad.
I would
He
say
was
so
like
too.
on
Yes,
the
you're right.
radar.
You're
He
right.
was off the radar and then he was on the
You're
radar.
right. Okay, but that was strategic too. It was right
Mm.
before. So,
Um, but yeah, I know I have seen a lot of
you're
opinions on it. And some girl, she was like kind of like you, but she was like very blunt with it, where she was like, if like, she basically said like if his dad was still alive, like he wouldn't have won. And I was like,
Oh,
that's a
see, I didn't
little
say that, but I'm
that was a
saying
little harsh.
don't sit there and say he's using Zac Efron for
Yeah,
votes
yeah.
when you've literally the whole season talked about his dad and talked about his sister
I
winning.
would say, and
And
also I think Bindi winning, like it, that's why I said like he had such a good story. Like, has a sibling, have siblings ever won before? No. So I feel like especially Bindi winning, like this was like cherry
I
on
know, but
top.
I kind of feel like it was like rigged.
I mean, maybe it was.
It's my opinion. I don't know.
After
I
all,
don't
it's
know for sure,
reality TV technically, right?
right? And Whitney going home, come on now. Come on now. Like, she was incredible. And I mean, now we see she's doing bigger and better things.
Yeah, she got Roxy
which
Hart.
I said, I called that. Um, but did you watch the dance?
I did on Color Daddy.
Yes.
So
It was so good. I probably watched it 3 times in a row.
yeah,
It
same.
was so good. And you know, I always joke about how their theme song is a bop. So he like put that in the middle. I was like, yes. Like it's
It
just
was
like it was
just
crazy. It was so artistic. It was
so
crazy.
artistic. I think it told her story so well.
So well.
Um, and
I
I'm
have chills just
so
thinking about it. I have
same.
chills.
I'm so excited for her. You can never make me hate her. I
You
know
can
she has
never
a
make
lot of
me hate
haters,
her.
so you can never make me
No.
hate her. Um, I'm so excited for her. I was gonna say, I hope I hope she never goes back to Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I think she is on a different level than those girls. I mean, maybe Taylor is gonna go far too, but I think she is. I think they really do portray her as the villain when she's not.
Yeah. Hmm.
And maybe that worked for her for a minute. I mean, that did, I guess, got her on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. It
She
paid
did
her
what she
bills.
had to do.
Whatever. Yeah.
I respect her for going back on season 3 just to get on Dancing with the Stars. I don't think that was wrong of her by any means. I
No.
think
And she
she's
was
doing
open
her.
about it. She was open
Yeah, she
about
was
it.
honest. I think she's doing her. I think she's doing what she needs to do to get her and her family to the next step. And I hope I mean, I think she'll go like above and beyond, but I hope she just keeps going and growing.
Well, did you see? I don't know how far you actually got on Mormon Wives, but did you see the interview with the woman that's the producer? on Dancing with the Stars?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, she was like so excited to have Whitney. Like you could tell Whitney was going to get it just from the
Hmm.
show.
Okay.
Jen, it didn't have the same effect.
Yeah,
There's
a little
another
bit.
girl, Layla really wanted it too.
Oh,
Jesse
okay.
Jesse signed up for it. Layla signed up for it. Layla really, really wanted it.
Hmm.
And she didn't get it, but so who knows? Maybe she'll be next. But um, yeah, she really, you could tell like she was gonna get it just from the lady, like just from her talking to the lady and the lady's like enthusiasm behind her, like you could just tell.
Yeah.
Um, but also what you were saying about how you think she's just like leveled up and she's like she doesn't need that show anymore.
Mm-mm.
I completely agree. And I'm going to say her name, but it's not Ariana Grande. Ariana Madix did the same exact thing. And
Yeah.
I know Vanderpump Rules. I don't know if you know this, but Vanderpump Rules, they're redoing their whole cast this year. So the
Hmm.
ones that I think it just came out actually, or it's coming out this week, the new season. And it's a whole new group of people. Like, obviously, it's still Lisa Vanderpump, you know, the owner of Sir or whatever, but it's like new people at Sir. And it's like, servers and hostesses and bartenders again, because they all kind of grew up and grew out of that. They got too
Hmm.
famous but Ariana, I don't think she would have went back. Like, even
Yeah.
if they asked her to, she is in a new uh TV show. It's called Saint Dennis. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw a clip. And she looked really good in the clip. Like she
Aw.
just um, but it's on Peacock and she plays she plays a doctor or nurse or something. It's like a hospital show. And it kind of has like a Grey's Anatomy feel because like
Okay.
the clip that I saw, it was like her and this doctor used to hook up and whatever. So yeah, Grey's Anatomy vibes. And I just think, she did Roxy Hart, then she was like the host of Love Island. Now she's like acting, which Whitney also said on Call Her Daddy that she booked a movie too. So
Oh,
we just don't have details of the movie yet, but she was able to say that.
okay.
So super exciting. Mark, when he read, so I don't know if you watched the whole.
I watched some clips. I heard the
Okay,
text.
okay. That was so sad. And he just seems like such a genuine person. And so it just like
Hmm.
it really blows my mind that people can be that cruel for somebody that they don't even know, even if they did know them, being that cruel. Like I just don't understand. I will never understand that.
I feel like that just must be like an extremely miserable person who literally has
Hmm.
no life of their own
Yeah.
besides misery. Like, I don't know why you'd ever say something so terrible to someone. I
Hmm.
mean, I mean, most likely they would never say that to someone's face, and that's just a whole nother
Right.
thing with, being protected
Hmm.
behind a screen and people just feeling comfortable saying whatever they want on the internet when,
Right.
obviously the people reading it still have feelings. So, yeah, super wrong, super sad, not okay.
Yeah. So speaking of Mormon wives, the Mormon wife drama, um, so I vaguely remember the Fruity Pebbles gift on season one, I want to say it was.
Hmm.
And I don't think I remember like really understanding what they meant or thinking
It
it was something
definitely,
else.
definitely not. I feel like we all had kind of like an idea that it was something sexual, but we
Sexual.
really didn't
Yeah.
know what it entailed.
Hmm.
And yeah, there was the gift. There was like a clip which I actually saw on TikTok, where like Whitney was like acting it out. And like when you watch that clip now, you're kind of like, okay, like it makes sense what
See, I'm
they're
gonna have to go
referring
back
to
and
with
look at the
Fruity Pebbles.
clips. Yeah. So, in this season of Mormon Wives, which also I'm really excited for the reunion
Hmm.
because Stassi Schroeder, the one that I told you went to Vanderpump Villa, and she was like
Hmm.
helping Lisa out, her and her husband. Her husband has dual citizenship. Remember, I talked about her last time.
Yeah.
She's going to be the host of their reunion,
Oh,
which
okay.
last reunion I couldn't even get through because Nick Vile just annoyed me. I'm like, why is he the
Oh,
host of the reunion? That was just weird. Um,
yeah.
so this one will be way better. But Jesse and Demi are fighting a lot this season. And
Hmm.
then after the season wrapped, which she could have said it on air and she didn't. She waited till social media till she like couldn't handle Demi anymore. And
Hmm.
Jesse said Grandpa Brad, which we talked about, which we talked about
Is it
him
Brad or
being
Brett?
Brad.
I think it's Brett, right?
Really?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Maybe it's
Maybe
Brett.
I'm
Hold on.
wrong. I thought it was Brett, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, the screenshot I have from somebody says Brad, but maybe it is Brett. Hold on.
Oh,
Hmm,
okay.
maybe you're right. Hold on. Got to get this right. It is Brett. Okay. Weird. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Grandpa Brett likes oh, likes to drink her piss like it's dirty soda, and he gulps it down like water, and that's what Fruity Pebbles is.
It's
Also,
gross.
sidebar, earlier, I was like, let me just run down and make something to drink. I made a dirty soda for this episode. I
Oh
like
my gosh,
had
of
Mormon
course you
wise on my
did.
brain. Yeah. So I did. It's Diet Dr. Pepper, a true lime packet, and then a little bit of creamer. Okay.
Okay.
So after that, then Demi said on social media, what my husband and I did one time behind closed doors was a consensual and private experience in our marriage. I won't let a private act between my husband and I be a distraction from a serious act that I did not consent to. I shared this information with Jesse in confidence nearly 2 years ago. It's very telling that she's choosing to break storyline and bring it up now, only after her own affair has come to light. This is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shift attention away from her own behavior. So then Demi said, also, Demi's upset that I'm outing her bedroom activities when she took my affair to production to leverage more money. Seems fair.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw, like I don't like Marciano. I hate him. I really don't care for him.
Hmm.
But what Demi said about his dad, did you see?
What did she say? No.
Okay. She included a phrase. It was like in a whole post. It included a phrase asking if Marciano's daddy was a pussy, um, like him, and he'd be looking down so disappointed. Like, he did not go there. So I guess this is what I screenshot because I we really don't know much about Marciano, but
Right.
his father died in 1997 after being knocked out in a boxing match. So he was only
People
4 years
are,
old at the time.
wow.
Yeah. So it's like, why
I
would
feel
you
like
say
that's
that?
so uncalled for.
So uncalled for. And you're like, I don't know her intention behind that because like I just think she's so far gone that like she doesn't even know like what she's saying and how fucked up it is. Like in
I was
general,
gonna
like
say, I
every time
mean,
she talks.
she sounds like she's just a bitch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, super excited. I know the reunion's coming out soon. Not sure when, but it's coming out
You're
this
so
month, I think.
funny. Ah,
So
ah.
sure we'll hear
No.
more.
And that's why, like, I'm so excited for Whitney to
Yes, same.
leave this in the
Same.
past or leave this behind her because I just feel like they're all so toxic
Yeah.
and the drama, like, I don't know, that can't be healthy.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
why are you in a group that's supposed to be like uplifting each other when all you do is tear each other down? So,
The last episode, they went around in like this little trust circle thing.
uh-huh.
But even in the trust circle, some stuff wasn't addressed. And I just don't think like they left there being like, oh my gosh, everything's great. Like, I just don't think it
Yeah.
really helped. And like I said, I think Demi is like way too far gone. And Whitney's just honestly better off without them. Like, she booked
Mm-hmm.
Roxy, she's booking like movies.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need them. I don't know.
No.
So, and I know I didn't really care for her husband in the show, but like seeing him, like seeing the episodes about like Dancing with the Stars and how supportive him and Jen's husband were was really
Mm-hmm.
cool to see. Like they were like,
Yeah,
we could take the kids to Disney and we could do this and we can do that and like dad talk and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, that is kind of cute. Like,
it is.
yeah. So I
I
don't
love
know.
Whitney's husband.
Yeah. Like when he was dressing up as like all the characters like
Yes.
Prince and yeah,
I know
and very
so many
supportive.
people like accuse them of having like a lavender marriage, but
Hmm.
I mean either way, I love them together. I think they're so
Same.
cute. And
Same.
he's so
Yeah.
supportive. He's just
So
so
supportive. Yeah.
loving.
Yes. So he was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna do this? Yep, we're gonna move. We're gonna do this." So I'm sure they'll like I'm sure they'll move to LA if she's like booking things.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll move somewhere where she can like do her thing and he'll just be the supportive dad, which is
right.
awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, love that for her. Um, I forgot to talk about this last time and I want to make sure I get to bring it up.
Hmm.
So, have you seen anything with Justin Bieber lately?
No.
Okay, so I first saw something and it was talking about Justin Bieber like streaming now, and somebody explaining that he can stream and make more money that way than what he would make on like Apple and Spotify for streams.
Okay.
So like he is actually doing it smartly because people haven't like people haven't even thought about like
Are
streaming
you
on
talking about like
Twitch.
live streaming on Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's been doing that lately, and
Hmm.
it'll just be him chilling, a lot of him singing. Like it'll just be like just everyday shit. Like just
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of like Rob Dyrdek. Like remember like
Yeah.
his like little factory and he like streamed and
Hmm.
whatever. It kind of reminds me of that, but mainly like singing.
Okay.
So there was a clip him singing a song that would have been on Swag too. And
Hmm.
it's unreleased and it's called I'm Stuck in a
You just
Relationship
said
That Is
swig
Not You.
instead of swag.
What did I say? Swig?
Swig.
That's the Mormon wife in me.
You're so funny.
Swag too. But the lyrics literally say, I'm stuck in a relationship that is not you. And you can hear him whisper, Selena.
Shut up.
Swear. I
Okay, but is
literally
he just
watched
doing
it
that to
over and
get
over.
the clout, to get like people to watch it and him to make more money?
Maybe, but I don't think so.
But either way,
I still think
wouldn't you be
he,
upset if you were Haley?
oh my God, he'd be pissed. And then people were saying that when he was like at home streaming and doing this when it was her birthday, when she went out with the girls, this is what he was doing. But when I Googled it just now, I couldn't like find the correlation to
Confirm.
that. So I don't know if that's
Mm.
just like people trying to, whatever. But
Hmm.
I listened to where he said, so like literally, like, yeah, you'll have to look it up
Huh.
after this.
I will. Now I'm curious.
So I really wanted to talk about that because Homeboy is still not over her. Like, she literally is married now, happily married, and he is just still stuck in a relationship that isn't her. Like, what?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess he only did that to himself,
Yeah.
but that seems weird to do, especially because
Yes.
they always make it out to seem like they are over it and they want to move on from that narrative, and but then he does stuff like that. But the only thing I can think of is just like you're getting views and views and
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
trying to make all that money.
I don't know. Um, Also, there's a bunch of stuff coming out that is coming out soon that I made a list for us.
Okay.
That 50 Cent documentary about P. Diddy
Yes,
coming
I saw
out
that coming out
the
soon.
second. So tomorrow, hold on. Let
Oh,
me double
tomorrow.
check that.
Okay.
Let me double check. Maybe. Hold on. Yes. It's called Sean Combs The Reckoning. It's on
Okay.
Netflix. Um, the Luigi Mangione trial started. So I
Yes.
do, let me see if they posted anything else. So right before this, I checked because I wanted to give you an update on your boo. Um,
My man.
on your man. Let me see. Okay. No other updates so far. So this is a few hours ago. Luigi Mangione walks into court in shackles as a major hearing gets underway. Luigi Mangione walked into a New York courtroom this morning in full shackles. They removed them once he stepped inside, but the visual was strong. This is the first time the public has seen him in months and comes on the day a judge decides what evidence a jury will get to hear. The
Hmm.
biggest fight right now is over Mangione's own diary entries. Prosecutors want to use them. The defense is fighting to keep them out. Whatever the judge decides is going to shape the entire trial. Mangione is still charged with murder at the state level and federal level. The state terrorism counts were dropped this year after a judge said prosecutors didn't have enough evidence to prove it was an act of terrorism. The federal murder charge is still standing, which means the death penalty is a real possibility if he's convicted. He has pleaded not guilty. This case rattled the country because of how bold it was. Brian Thompson was walking through Midtown Manhattan on his way to an investor event when a masked gunman walked up and shot him multiple times in broad daylight. The manhunt lasted until Mangione was found at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. He has been held at MDC Brooklyn ever since. And these updates are coming from Justin, the Nick of Crime. So I follow him. He's
Okay.
posted stuff in the past, and he posted that today. So I will just keep checking for updates. But yeah, so that is happening right as we speak. So we shall see.
Okay.
So I figured we would talk about that. Dancing with the Stars, although it is over, the holiday special is tomorrow as well. So I'm
Oh,
sure that'll be
didn't know
good.
it.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
don't know if everybody will be on there, but there's that. And I know the Taylor Swift documentary is coming out soon. I don't have the date down here. Emily in Paris is coming back the 18th. And then Jake Paul is fighting somebody named Anthony Joshua, and apparently it's supposed to be a really big fight. So he might get knocked out. I don't know. So that's gonna happen the
We'll
19th.
see.
We shall see.
Okay.
So that's all I have on the dock.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of exciting stuff. A lot of things to talk about here in the next few episodes. So if you guys want, follow along. And if there's anything specific you want us to talk about, let us know via Instagram or TikTok. And I think that wraps it up.
That wraps it up, girl.
Okay. Wraps it up like a present. So we will chat next week.
All right. Bye.
Love you.
Love you.